Welcome to the Marketing Revolution Podcast. This is the underground movement of savage marketers from all over the world. We are not Fortune 500 companies. We are real entrepreneurs with real businesses that have one major thing in mind: to set goals and devour them daily. Because we understand everyone wants to eat, but only savage marketers are willing to do the hunt. Now let's get this revolution started. Hey, what's up, everybody? John Hiley here with the Marketing Revolution Podcast and the Marketing Savage Facebook group. Coming to you guys today with a Tactical Tuesday. First off, I hope you guys are having an amazing day today. I'm actually recording this a day ahead of time, so I am literally one step ahead. I'm going to have to get that, get a little bit better, a little bit more proficient at that because, you know, although our numbers are pretty good, they always get better when you are consistent. Isn't that the key to just about everything in life? Consistency, making sure things happen exactly the same way each and every time, each and every day. So that brings me to the marketing in your company and the CRM in your company. Is it consistently doing exactly what you need to do, what it needs to do each and every time? That's the beautiful thing about this day and age. We actually got CRMs where you can automate everything. One of the CRMs that our company works with, and I would go as far to say that we are experts in, that is Go High Level. It is probably the most complete suite of tools, whether it's, website. We don't do websites on it yet because they got a long way to go there. But they do have funnels, and I do use that for funnels, whether that's connecting to your calendar, having a pipeline of leads coming in, having an email sequence campaign built into the lead gen, built into the calendar, all of these things. Go High Level has been fucking insane. They've just been incredible. The product that they've created is replacing a lot of products. I was actually talking to Thomas Keenan earlier, and he mentioned something about, putting together a calendar inside a Calendly. And I told him, I'm like, bro, we do all custom, and he's like, oh, well, of course you do. You do everything custom, right? And I'm like, no, man. The cool thing about it is that once you buy the Go High Level, like, it's just included. So one of the cool parts about that is I think Go High Level, it's a very base bottom level package, is $99 a month, and then the agency package is $299 a month. Well, even at the $99 a month level, you can replace your calendar. You can replace your the system, your email system, even though I still do have MailChimp. But if I wanted to, I could replace it and use this one only. You actually can replace your CRM system. You can replace your funnel building system, like all of that shit and more. Like much, much more. In fact, they got reputation management built into it. They've got the ability to send either text messages. So there you go. You got your text messaging campaign. You do got to configure Twilio in it, and you got to configure Mailgun for your emails. But that being said, after all that's said and done, you got everything that you want at hand. In fact, we have built some websites on there. But again, they got a long way to go. Like, I never build a website on there if the individual needs like a lot of SEO. I just think that that's where they lack. However, we're going to be testing. Our website system is geared for SEO. So I feel like if we were to build a bunch of websites on there, it would kind of be a downgrade. But one of the cool parts about it is you can actually, once you sign up for Go High Level, you can actually take and integrate them with the website. So what we've been doing for like a lot of our clients is taking our traditional website and integrating everything to go through Go High Level. That means the telephone number that the client dials all the way down to, where the leads get distributed. Like, we pretty much connect both of the systems together, making your website do a lot of that heavy lifting and being very consistent with your clients and customers. And when I talk about consistency and how that pays off, some of that is just as simple as when you're done with the job. You contact the client and you ask them to leave a review on your Google or your Facebook. that consistency pays the fuck off. Everybody who I know who's got massive amounts of reviews, whether that's Yelp, whether that's on Facebook, or whether that's on Google, they all have some sort of system that they contact the client and they ask them for a review. So I even had a guy one time that actually really does something really smart. He takes a video and sends it to the client about 2 or 3 days after he's done with the repair. He's an automotive technician, and he would literally send them a video requesting a review. And if he didn't get a review in a few days, he literally said 9 out of 10 people write a review. And that 10th person that may not have had time to write a review, he will even send a second video going, "Hey, Joe, just wanted to touch base, man. I want to make sure everything's all right because I hadn't seen your review come through yet." And he pretty much said almost 10 out of 10 people will write a review under that circumstance. But that being said, like, okay, that all sounds good, right? He's a freak of nature. Great. A lot of us will forget that shit. So because of that, you got to have something built into your system to request it automatically. You got to make it part of your process because over time, these little small changes, these little processes that you put in your company are going to make a fucking massive difference. You know, there's two types of people. You know, there's people that focus on today, the here and the now, and all they're worried about is like, you know, what's going on here and now. That's it. These are the companies that fall apart in recessions, you know. I mean, they can go gangbusters like over here where I'm living right now in Frisco, Texas. Man, you could almost literally open up a business doing anything. I mean, it took us like literally a week to find a fucking dog groomer or to get one to call us back. So we're in a market right here that's hot. But here's the thing. There's a lot of overflow in these markets. And if you're a company and you're not thinking down the road, you're not thinking about reviews, you're not thinking about, having a CRM so you can manage relationships with your clients, or if you're just not even collecting client data at all, you're making a fucking massive mistake. Like, that's the value of your company. And in the long term, the businesses, they're going to stay around, that are going to thrive, they're going to get better clients, that are going to fire the fucking cheap motherfuckers and continuously get better clients are the ones that are going to keep track of all this shit. So, my friends, I'm telling you right now, if you're starting a business, you run a business, this is literally the lifeblood. It's like the heart of your business, your CRM system. And Go High Level is super powerful. It's deceivingly hard, though, to put together, okay? I'm just going to be honest with you. Because when we first got it, I was like, what the fuck, right? I was like, what the fuck so much that I hired the company and to have one of their reps work with us. And they got like these packages where I think I paid, it wasn't bad. It was like $1,000. And this girl came on 4 calls with me. And we went over questions and all that kind of stuff and went through how to set it up. I was still, even after 4 calls, and you're talking about somebody I built WordPress websites, and there's nothing fucking worse on planet Earth than I'd rather do than build a WordPress website. I built all kinds of shit from the ground up. I do some coding, stuff like that. I got in their fucking system and I was lost. So I literally had to lock myself into my office for an entire weekend, and I drilled down. I watched every video I could possibly watch on it, and it was one of them weird things, like, you know, them weird things where you start learning something, and then all of a sudden it just hits you out of nowhere, and then you become like good at it because you understand it. Well, that's what happened to me. It literally took like 20 hours of like fucking with the thing, things being broken, frustrating, then trying to figure out why this thing broke and all this kind of stuff. And now I was able to take that information, that knowledge, and teach my my employees that as well. So just a heads up on that. Although I'm giving you a little something here to look into. Just make sure that either you're gonna spend a lot of time learning how to build the thing out, and that's all good too, my friends. Like, the better you are at troubleshooting, the better you become in many other things, places, things like that. But if you need any help at all, feel free to reach out. Me and my staff, we can help out. Hit me up. I'm sure we can just walk you through it. If you're already one of my clients and shit like that and you want to get involved, or even if you just want to have us build the entire thing out for you, you want to say fuck it, we are happy to do that for you as well. So anyhow, y'all, I appreciate you for coming along on this Marketing Revolution podcast. And as usual, I'm going to see you on that next one.